Welcome back to Movement and Talisa. If you get anything out of today's class, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, or share. Today we are doing a hips and hamstring class, and we're going to get started at the top of our mats. Standing toes together, slight gap between the heels. Let's come to a nice, strong, engaged Tadasana mountain pose. So grounding down through the feet, reaching up tall out through the crown of the head. Everything in between is strong, sturdy, and stable. 2 rounds of breath here. Inhale through the nose. Slight restriction in the back of the throat. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's inhale, arms up. Your gaze, your drishti is between the thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Generous bend in the knees. Think about ripping the mat apart with your feet. Letting the hamstrings open up already in this forward fold. You can bring gentle movement into it. Next inhale, half lift, nice flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the feet back, lower to the knees. Shift your weight forward, chaturanga down and up. Shift the hips back, lower to the elbows, and now pull the heart through into a cobra to start. Lengthen through the tailbone, taking any crunch out of the lower back. Strengthening through the upper back, squeezing through the shoulder blades. We're not pushing through the hands. Next, exhale, pushing through the hands, coming through the knees, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs, opening up even more through the hamstrings. Next inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, hop or step your feet to the top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rounding up one vertebrae at a time, arms come up, exhale, arms down by the side. Let's do 2 more of those a little bit quicker. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, hop or step the feet back, high plank or lower to the knees. Chaturanga push up. Pull the hips back to lower the elbows, pull the chest through, cobra or upward facing dog this time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out again. Pull the chest through. Next inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, hop or step, top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down by the side. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull back. Upward or cobra. Exhale. Coming back to our downward facing dog. Starting with the left leg, lifting it all the way up, getting even more of a stretch in that right hamstring. And now opening through the hips by bending that top leg, squaring the hips up, trying to stack the left hip on top of the right. And lower it down. Other side. Right leg up. Feel the stretch in that left hamstring. And then open through the hips by bending that right leg. Stack the hips. Lower it down. Lower to the knees. Child's resting pose. Pulling the hips all the way back. Reaching the fingertips forward. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, back to downward facing dog. Left leg comes up, open through the hips. And then let's step the left foot to the outside of the left fingertips for a lizard lunge, keeping the back knee lifted for now. And we're going to shift forward and back, flossing through the legs. Moving on to the next part of this, we're going to straighten through the front leg, coming into a bit of a pyramid and then back into our lizard. Pyramid, lizard, back and forth. Move at whatever pace suits you. You can flex through that front foot on your pyramid to get even more into the back of that leg. So we're getting to the hips with our lizard, hamstring with our pyramid. A few more times. Come to settle in your lizard, lower the back knee down, lift the left hand up, and it can push out on that left knee. Untuck the back toe, let the hips sink down. From here, swivel that front left foot so it's pointing to the outside of the mat. You can keep that knee down or the back knee down, or you can lift it up and then reach the left arm overhead. Unravel, coming back to our pyramid pose. Inch that back foot in a little bit so that you're able to plant the heel down. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. You can keep your hands planted to help support you, or pick up the hands and see if you can grab for opposite elbows. Using strength, come all the way up to standing, and we're going to spin on our mat to come to the other side. Release the hands, bend through the front leg, heel toe that front foot to the outside of the mat. Both hands are on the inside of the front foot, and lunging deep into our lizard, flossing forward and back. And now we're bringing pyramid into the mix, straightening through the front leg and then back to our lizard. Move at your own pace. You can start to flex through the foot in your pyramid. Couple more times. Find depth in your lizard, lower the back knee and tuck the foot, pick up the right hand, push out on that right knee. Swivel on that front foot so the toes are facing the outside of the mat. Plant through that back foot and lift up the knee if that works for you, and reach the right arm overhead. Lower it down, come back into our pyramid. Shorten your stance a little bit again so that we can anchor that back heel down. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. You can stay right here or pick up the hands. This time interlock all 10 fingers behind the back. Release the pointer fingers and let the arms get heavy, falling away from your back. Slowly release the arms. Bring the hands planted at the top of your mat or back of the mat. Push the mat away. Bring the right leg all the way back for three-legged dog. Open up through the hips. Lower it down. Lower the knees. Child's resting pose. Come back to our downward facing dog. Left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Bring the knee in towards the chest, step it through, rotate so that we're in a Skandasana. Sit the bum all the way back and lower the knee to the inside, lift it up. A few rounds of this, lower and lift, lower and lift. Now using your hands or just using the arms as a counterbalance, pop back up into your Skandasana. Use the hands, shift to the other side. Lower the bum down. Knee falls in and out. Use the hands or no hands. Back to our Skandasana. Shift to the other side. Lower down this time. We're taking the right hand, grabbing the left ankle, reaching the left arm overhead. Seeing if we can find the right toes. It doesn't matter if we find the toes or not. We're reaching in that general vicinity. Try to pull the left knee out and away and really open up through the chest. Come all the way up. Plant the hands so that you can shimmy into a low lunge. Drop the back knee. And now a fun little challenge. See if you can come up on the toe. You might need to shimmy the foot in a little bit closer. If that's too much, just keep the foot flat. Inhale, the arms up. Mind your balance. Reach back, making it a bit of a back bend. Option to stay here, or if you want more, release the hands down and then bend through the back leg. Option to take it further by releasing the head back. Wherever you are, slowly come out of it, back into Skandasana. And then we're going to use our hands to shift to the other side. Lower the bum down on this side. Left hand grabs the right ankle. Reach the right arm overhead, reaching for the left toes. Whether we find them or not doesn't matter. Pull that right knee away. Open up through the chest, so pulling that top of right shoulder back. Come all the way up. Place the hands on the mat so you can shimmy into a low lunge. Maybe shift that front foot a little bit closer to you if you're challenging yourself and coming up onto the toe. Arms can come up. Take a little bit of a back bend. If you want more, release the hands, bend through the back leg, and maybe drop your head back. Slowly release. And let's do pigeon on this side. So planting the hands down and just bringing the knee down to the mat. Let's tent the fingers, lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. Square up a bit more. Left hand reaches out in front of you, right arm reaches up. A little pigeon twist. See if you can twist a little bit deeper, and then let that right arm lower down. Bend through the back leg. This is all just optional, remember. No need to do this if you're comfortable where you are. And just pull that foot in if you are bending through the back leg. And slowly release. I'm just shifting back a little bit, and we're going to settle into our pigeon. And now bringing everything down. If you want to take this even deeper, walk the hands towards the left. Walk back through center. Frame the front foot, pick it up. Three-legged dog. Lower it down. Left leg comes up. Bring the knee in towards the chest, and this time we're settling right into our pigeon. Get comfy, get cozy. Tent the fingers, lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. Right hand is tented in front, left arm reaches up for a pigeon twist. Option to stay here, or lower the right arm down a bit. Left arm we're working with. Left arm lowers down, bend through the back left leg. Maybe you can grab the foot. Maybe you totally omit this part, and that's fine. If you are bending through the back leg, just squeezing that foot in towards the bum as much as you can. And slowly release. Settle into your pigeon. And if you want to feel even more of a stretch in that hip, walk the hands over to the right. Slowly come up. Keep this left leg bent. Just shimmy a little bit so you can come into a 90-90. Bring your hands behind you, and we're shifting our legs side to side, kind of like a seated windshield wiper. Come to settle with the right leg bent. Come up to this 90-90, and we're going to lift up, reach the hand back, lift the left arm up. Lower the bum down, windshield wiper to the other side. Lift the hips, left hand plants, right arm reaches up. Lower down. Windshield wiper other side, we're in this 90-90. Lift the hips, plant the hand, left arm reaches back. Other side one more time, windshield wiper. Lift, plant the left hand, right arm reaches up. Lower the hips down, swing the right leg all the way around. We're going to finish off class with double pigeon. You can stay where you are. I'm going to spin so I'm facing you this time. Couple options. You can have one shin in front of the other. This is going to be a more gentle option if your hips are really tight. You can stack your shins, flex through your feet, have the feet on the inside of the knees, or you can have the feet stacked on top of or on the outside of the knees, and that's going to make it more intense. Play around with it, see what works for you. We want to be able to sit upright, nice tall, straight spine, and then leading with our chest, not our face. We start to hinge forward. Take it slow. You can take any little micro movements just to work into different sections of the hips. If you can bring the arms in front of you without rounding through the spine, then do so. Otherwise, stay right where you are. The depth doesn't matter. What we want is the sensation in our hips and nice flat back right now. Slowly come up and switch sides. So however you set up for your double pigeon, do so with now the left leg on top. Nice straight spine, proud in the chest. Lead with the chest, fold forward. Feeling that sensation in the hips. This will probably be enough right here for most of us. If you got a little bit more in you and you can bring the arms in front of you without rounding through the spine, then do so. Again, you can have little gentle swaying movements, or you can find stillness. And gently coming up. Release that. Find yourself in a comfortable seated or kneeling position. We're going to finish with some box breathing to a count of 4. So that's inhaling for 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and holding or continuing the exhale for another count of 4. And we'll do 4 rounds of this. Settle your gaze down to the floor or mat 2 or 3 feet in front of you, or you can softly close the eyes completely. Take one regular breath. And let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Lungs should be full. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Full lungs, hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Last round, inhale. At the top, take in one more sip of air. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Gently flutter the eyes open if you would close them. Keep the gaze soft and lowered, and notice how you feel. Notice how powerful movement and the breath is, and what it does to your internal state. Bring the hands through to heart center, pushing the thumbs against the chest, feeling your heart beating. Taking a moment of gratitude for these bodies, these minds of ours, the good, the bad. Recognizing to let go of what we cannot control or change. Focusing our efforts on ourself. In closing, we say, Namaste.